Ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode of the Co-op Cast. We've missed a couple of weeks. We're very sorry, very sorry. I was a bit ill. Don't know about you, Tom, but we're back. We're better than ever. We've got news, don't we, Tom?
We have got news.
And that news is one game I was hoping that would be announced at Summer Games Fest. Is that what it's called? Summer Games Fest?
No, it was the Tokyo Games
No, I
showcase,
know
I
it was
think.
no, but what the one we watched, it was Summer Games Fest that I was hoping it would be
Oh,
announced,
you were
the
hoping it would
Xbox
be announced
version,
at yes,
but
and
it
then
got
instead,
announced yesterday. Not yesterday. I don't know why I said yesterday. The other day, um, at Tokyo Games Fest Game Show, Tokyo Game Show.
yeah.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah. And that is that Forza Horizon 6 is going to be set in Japan.
Whoa. But that is good news for me. I'm sure. I do like the Forza games. I like to chillax when I play the Forza games. They're just
Yeah.
very pretty. Japan's a very scenic place. It's gonna be
It's gonna be. I hope it's better
good.
than the last one because I felt with Forza 5, you need to have a good mix of open world, like exploration of just countryside, but then also cities. Because I feel those cities you can do other stuff, like not just a story. You can do multiplayer stuff such as like hide and seek or something like that. I know people do, or like the cop chases, which are quite cool. And I think you can't really do that if it's just a big open field, which essentially was what the Mexican was. But it'll be good. It'll be good. It's something to look forward to. I think we've got to keep an eye on it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Are you ready for the first? We've got two main themes for today, don't we, Tom? We're gonna kind
We
of
do.
split the episode into. It's gonna be almost half and half, and then there's one final short question that I've prepared. And the first question, not question, it's gonna be a topic we're talking about. When difficulty becomes fun and when it doesn't. Now, I think there are certain games that just are rage inducing after you've like
Yeah.
the difficulty, like it ruins the fun basically. If you're playing on extreme mode, it kind of sometimes just, you know what I mean?
I do. There are many games that are like that whole thing is just being hard, and that's
Kind of takes
it's not
away,
always
doesn't it?
brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well, what games are you specifically like referencing here? What are you?
actually, there's, even though I loved It Takes Two, right? I think
What are you?
sometimes in that game,
It Takes Two, hardest game ever.
no, I'm not saying it's the hardest game ever, but there was that one boss, the flower boss, where I felt
Wasn't that bad?
it wasn't that bad, but at sometimes like you just want to crash out. But there are harder games. There are harder games.
There are. I mean, I thought you'd be thinking like Dark Souls, of course, infamous for just being
Mm.
like just hard because it can be,
You know what game?
which I'm not the biggest fan of.
You know what game I found annoyingly hard?
What game?
When I played the Indiana Jones game, there was one level where where you're dressed up as a nun or whatever, dressed up as a religious person,
Priest?
and
Yeah,
you have to steal the gold from the camp, and they're all there
I don't even
watching
know.
you.
But
And if you steal anything, you get attacked by everyone. I just couldn't get past that stage, and I was like, took me a while. But
I mean, yeah, that is
then I think some
a
games,
game.
the difficulty differences are too big, in my opinion. Like Grounded, the change in difficulty isn't too crazy. Like it is easier
Yeah,
on whatever it was, mild to the middle one, but it's not crazy.
yeah.
But one game, do you remember RoboQuest?
I do know RoboQuest quite a bit. Yeah,
One of the A really good game. Uh, I played that on easy mode once, and the change in difficulty was crazy. Like the medium one was a challenge, and it's like quite difficult to survive the whole time. But that easy one, you could literally just go through and you just tank the shots because it's so easy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I played it with you, but Risk of Rain 2 is a
Mm,
big one because it's like really like stupid difficult. Because the way that game works is like you start off on easy mode and you can see it in the corner, and the longer you play, the difficulty ramps up.
yeah,
And on the hardest difficulty, I think it's Monsoon. Hard mode is like the complete end game of easy mode, and it is pretty horrific. I understand that's the point, but it's quite a lot the
yeah.
difference.
I found that with the game Half Sword. Um, Obviously there's no like set easy mode, hard mode, but you can change the sliders of damage done
Oh
and
yeah,
damage taken, and that affects the game massively. Like you
yeah,
can,
but I mean that makes sense, right?
but
That's
you can move the slider. Like this is what I'm saying about like differences between difficulties. You can move the slider a tiny bit to the left, which is decreasing it, and that can change the whole game. And you've moved it like a tiny bit. But whereas I just yeah, I think you've got to be consistent with your difficulties, right? Because some games you find that the easy mode is really easy, but then the medium mode is too hard, and then the nightmare mode or whatever is stupid. Like, there's no point in even playing because you're cooked. I think a good game has just got to find the sweet spot between all those three. You know what I mean?
and then I mean, yeah, but there are loads of games which don't have difficulty settings,
Yeah.
namely like the Souls likes, like Elden Ring, Dark Souls,
Mm.
um, and that, and that is where it's just a bit iffy because some people, there's people who are better at games than me, and they
Yeah.
are going to just absolutely breeze through that game and it's going to be like, oh, this was practically nothing. I wish it was harder.
You're like
And then
doing
there's
it in
me.
your sleep.
I enjoyed the combat of Elden Ring, but I just couldn't get into it because I just didn't like the way you die and then you lose all your stuff. You have to grab it like every Souls like ever. I'm just not a big fan of that, and you can't ramp the difficulty down at all. It's not
Yeah.
fun.
But that's the thing, right? Like, some games don't have difficulties, but then a lot of online battle royale type games actually do have to get difficulties, right? Because they have um skill based matchmaking, which is kind of a difficult. It's like its own separate difficulty to easy, medium, hard set difficulties because you can't choose it, but it is a difficulty, right?
Yeah, that works. Yeah,
But I just think you've got to find the perfect. You've got to find the perfect point of not too easy that it's not fun. That it kind of gets because I think if it's too easy, it gets repetitive, right? But
yeah,
then you want it to be hard enough that it's a challenge, but that you don't want to punch yourself when you're losing or when you die, right?
yeah. Of course.
But you've got to. I think it's hard though, right? Because every player, if you think about it, is a different skill. Yeah,
Yeah,
like someone might be really good at a game, but then another person might be terrible, and I think that's the hardest part. Like even for the person who's terrible, easy might be too easy for them, but then medium will be way too hard. But then for this other person, medium is way too easy and hard is way too hard. So you kind of need to find that sweet spot, right? Where everyone is kind of
yeah. Or you do strategy of like I think God of War and like Wolfenstein have it, where you just have like five, six, seven different difficulties, which narrows it down. It means it's easier to pick one that's more suited to you.
yeah,
Or
or
actually, another one. which you might be saying, but it's like you can do specific difficulties. I can't remember what games have it, but like you can make it so that stealth is super hard, but combat's really easy, or vice
Yeah.
versa, or whatever.
But I can't remember what game I played with it. But I like the ones that are kind of like the difficulty changes depending on how you're doing.
Yeah,
Like a few sports games have it. I know that like say you're winning every game, then it will change the difficulty for you, and then it will almost find and like fine tune all the settings to make it that perfect difficulty for you. So it's not boringly hard, but it's not boringly easy. But yeah, I think it is hard to do that perfectly for the right audience. But that mixer like that decides where you should be is quite
yeah,
cool, I think, in most games. If it works, that is. Anyway,
yeah.
Tom, are you
It
ready
depends.
to move on to our next theme or
I am
topic to
ready.
talk about?
This one, this
So
one could even be a sad one, you could say. Get ready
yeah,
to cry.
yeah, prepare the tissues is what I'm gonna say because you're about to tear up. It's something that we all would have enjoyed, especially when we were younger, and that is split screen and the death of split screen. What do we lose, Tom?
What do you mean?
Like, it's I think it's weird, right? Because me and you were saying this the other day. We were trying to play a game, but it was only split screen,
Only,
like
yeah.
local.
And we were kind of, it's quite jarring, right? It's like, what kind of game is only split screen nowadays?
But no, actually, not split screen. It was local multiplayer split screen, which is like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
I
what we
think
mean by that. Yeah.
no, because if you think about it, it takes two.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like, I'd say Hazelight. Oh, well, we are like massive Hazelight stands, but like the Hazelight is like the one specific category where you have split screen and it's also online.
Yeah, like because that game we tried to play yesterday, it just like it wasn't terrible, but
No,
it
no.
wasn't the not having online multiplayer, and it's not like it was an old game.
As in, it's not
When
even out yet. We were playing a demo, is what we were
no
doing.
no no no
Or which? Oh no! The I was gonna get. You're gonna have to name this one.
yeah, it's a weird one. It came to Game Pass, so we decided to play it. It was Rabbids Party Time.
Yeah, Rabbids. Whatever party game Rabbids has.
Oh, to
It
be
was
fair,
that one.
oh no, hold on, that can't be right. Uh, it came out in no, that can't be right.
Or when did it come out?
Let me find for you. Me just doing that last little bit of research. 2022. Like you'd think.
Yeah.
Also, it's not like it's an. I don't think it's made by indie developers because it's a big brand. Like it's a big brand.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's Rabbids. It's Nintendo, isn't it?
Yeah, I
It's
think
like,
it
or
might be.
no,
Yeah.
it's partnered with Nintendo. I don't think it's
Yeah.
actually Nintendo themselves, but
It's not like a
it's
small thing.
Ubisoft. It's Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Yeah, of course it is.
That is proper big, right? I mean, you're not getting.
It's massive. Like, it, if it wasn't like the only people that are bigger than Ubisoft as a like individual real retailer for video games or company, Epic Games, really.
Epic Game. I mean, well, Ubisoft actually are like proper game developers. They are probably the biggest game studio, if
Yeah,
I'm
Epic Games just
not
acquire
mistaken.
games, right? They just buy them pretty much.
Yeah, they do a lot of that. They publish more than
EA are
uh
massive as well, to be fair.
anyone. Although I think Microsoft counts as the biggest studio, and then it's yeah Ubisoft and EA.
Mm.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think it's quite sad, really, that split screen is kind of crumbled almost. Because I think sometimes split screen can be really, really, really good if like you're kind. It depends what type of game it is, right? Because obviously, like, what game did they add split screen to? They added split screen to Fortnite. That's it. Which is
That was a choice.
it's just a bit yeah. It's not the right type of game for that, in my opinion. But I think
The
like
right game they did,
party.
which I was desperate for them to do, and yeah, mentioning it second time this episode, Risk of Rain 2, I do love it. They added split screen to that,
They
and that
also
is the best choice they've ever made.
they added split screen to COD, right? COD is split screen.
COD has always had split screen.
It
That's one
has,
of the staples. I'm so glad it's still around.
but in my opinion, like in a shooter game, it doesn't work split screen because there's so much going on.
Ooh,
You don't
I
have the
mean, you say that, but then again, there's so like Call of Duty mainly. They pioneered like just split screen.
wait, but can you do split screen zombies?
It wasn't zombies, but like you 1v1 on Rust, snipers only on
That
Rust.
yeah, no, I'm not saying that's not fun, but
That's
if you did split screen online multiplayer against other players who weren't who because it's a disadvantage, right?
it is.
It
It
almost
is.
like links back to that difficulty. You're basically adding yourself to the next difficulty. Um, but there are some games that are quite cool with split screen. But in my opinion, the games that should be like local split screen are party games, like
Yeah, and I feel like
Super
they
Mario
all are,
Party.
right?
And
They are.
would you count though? Would you count sports games as split screen?
Well, I don't even think we're talking about split screen. I think we're just talking about like couch co-op,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
And if they have it, perfect. A sports game should realistically have it, right? Because
yeah. Every game,
you
in
know
my
what
opinion,
a sport is teamwork, right?
I think
So yeah,
almost every or most games except for like I'm not battle royales definitely shouldn't, and I'm not a massive fan of it in shooters, especially
yeah.
online, like against random people. But like, I don't think you can. But you know what game would work perfect split screen? Fall Guys.
Oh yeah, it doesn't even have it. That is a pretty good one.
That is like, and they gave it to Fortnite, but not Fall Guys, and
Wait, Fall
Rocket
Guys
League
actually
has
does
split
have
screen.
split screen.
What Fall Guys
I
does?
think it does. I think it actually does. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it
no, it
does. Does
doesn't.
it?
It doesn't.
Oh, I swear it did. Whatever. Whatever.
It says there's a like
Yeah. No. 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 There isn't. I swear there was, but
I think there's a glitch to do it.
that's really weird if that's glitched. Whatever. Whatever.
But yeah, that would be a game that should or like a game like that, like Super Mario Party or like Wii Sports, right? Would you count that is kind of that couch co-op vibe where
Yeah.
you're all standing
Completely.
there with other people. I think that's the thing. Like you're having fun with other people while doing something. Like
Yeah.
uh Disney Infinity, was that split screen? Or was that co-op?
I've got no idea. I never played those. But
No, it
I
wasn't.
am.
But like you know that
I'm gonna. Oh no. Yeah. No. Just say that.
I'm gonna paint a picture for you, right? Like your whole family standing up watching the TV playing Mario Kart or something. Like I think that's just another
No,
layer to
because
video
Wii
games.
Sports 100% was it. Wii Sports, you'd have the whole family. You'd have your grandmother on Wii Sports.
Yeah, the grandma would
What?
be would
Your
be
grandmother is not
beating
sitting
at
down
Wii
and playing
bowling.
Fortnite. Is your grandmother playing Fortnite split screen with you?
No, no, she's
Probably
not.
not,
But she
right?
would whip out the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con to play some Nintendo
Nintendo Wii. Do
Sports.
you have a Wii?
We
I've
do,
still
we
got a
do.
Wii hooked up to my
Yeah,
TV. Yeah.
I'm not even joking. The grandmother would strap the Nintendo Switch controller to her leg and play Nintendo Sports Football. That's how far she'd
Just
go.
Dance. Wait, Just
Just dance,
Dance
yeah.
is the
The
one.
grandma would be
100%.
doing the renegade or something. She'd be doing the flops, trying to sweat out on the Just Dance. It just adds that another layer to video games.
Yeah.
I think it
Um.
really turns a good video
Yeah.
game, but it has to be a good game. Because like grandma,
It's
like
just
you're saying, doesn't want to play
yeah.
Fortnite, does she?
Yeah. But it's like family party games like Just Dance, Mario Party,
Yeah,
and whatever else. But I do want to just quickly touch on the. I think Golf with Your Friends does it, and I know the Quarry does it, where there's one controller and you pass it around the group.
that's Wii
What
Sports
do
as
you
well.
think of that? No, no, no. What Wii Sports? You can have two controllers. Like you do tennis against each other
Oh yeah, no, but you
in Wii
can have
Sports.
Wii Sports bowling
Yeah,
is like that.
yeah, yeah.
I like
But
that.
in that way, I
I well, actually, hold on.
debatably think that that could even be better in some scenarios.
Yeah, because it kind of it makes it a bit more of a fun atmosphere, right? Because you're almost everyone's watching this one person have their go,
Yeah,
and then you go round in the
and
circle,
like
and everyone
yeah,
has a go. And I think it just makes games really cool when they have that extra layer of being able to play it with your family, and it brings everyone together to enjoy the game, right? Like it just kind of gives it's almost a different sense of fun, if you get what I mean.
mhm, yeah,
Like an online game is fun, but I think a couch, like if you're all sitting on the sofa as well playing, like I played some random games with my family. I played. This is gonna be a really weird one. I played a golf, EA Sports, the Masters or something with my family, and we all got like it was crazy. Like it just it's that different type of fun. Like even Mario Kart, you're all sitting there with your Joy Cons trying to beat each other, and it's not a game that's like crazy hard. So one person just wins every time. Like
yeah.
pretty much every single time, a different person can win because it's not too skill based. Those games.
And I mean, I'm gonna go for like the best I think gaming experience I've ever had, and it's kind of a little party. I think there were about 5 people. We all sat around the TV and we were playing The Quarry, which is a
Yeah,
horror choose your own story kind of game. So good because it's like nighttime, it's dark, you're playing a horror game. Cool, like when you watch a horror film. And I feel like you learn more about your friends because they're making these choices,
yeah.
and you can't do your own thing. You've got to lock in on what they're doing and what they're choosing. And it also means the characters are like molded to them because of the choices that they make. It's that was just brilliant
I
in
want
my
to play
opinion.
that
That
one
was
day. I've
mm.
never got to play it, but uh, I really want to play Unravel with you as well
Yes, that's co-op
because
only too.
that
So I got to
that's
come
yeah.
over. I mean, yeah, it's couch co-op. Got to get over there.
But yeah, I think it just adds another layer of fun to a game. Like I've said it millions of times, but it it does. Like obviously, some games you'd wish had online, like we were saying at the beginning, that Rabbids game. But like, I think if Wii Sports had, I don't think it did, had online multiplayer, it would almost ruin the vibe. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't even think it did. Yeah, I mean,
Because I know, um, Super Mario Golf and all the Nintendo Switch Sports, I think have multiplayer, but I don't think Wii Sports did.
yeah, I don't think it did either. Yeah,
But let us
which
know
is, if
your,
anything, good because
yeah,
that is actually better. Think about it. You want to play Wii Sports with someone. You're not going to say, call them up, hey, hop on Wii Sports. You're going to say, come around to my house.
yeah,
Let's
social
let's
interaction. You know what I mean?
let's have some social interaction. Let's play Wii Sports. That
Yeah.
is what that is what we're missing
Might have to get the Wii
nowadays.
out
This is what
now.
the
I'm pretty sure
kids
it's
might
in a
have to get the
random
Wii out.
cupboard.
Yeah, I've got mine still set up. It's ready to go.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? But let us know your thoughts on that, on both statements, multiplayer, couch co-op, and um, like skill based difficulties in the comments. But should we move on to our final question, Tom? The
Yeah,
question
let's do that.
I've brought today that you don't know what it is.
I don't
Are you
actually. You didn't
ready?
tell me this time.
This you're gonna have to definitely answer in the comments. If you could turn any video game or like any video games series kind of thing into a theme park, what would it be?
Oh, that's brilliant. That is a good question. Do you have an answer? I want an answer from you
I
first.
see. I haven't fully got an answer, but I think you know what I'm going to go for. And see, I think right, it's a hard one because it's got to be a good theme park, right? It can't just be like I don't think like there's some games I think are too like I don't think Halo would be a great theme park in my opinion.
I think the scenery could be cool. Like,
Scenery would be cool.
like the
Avatar,
Avatar
yeah,
area
yeah.
at
Disney, yeah.
Disneyland, Disney
World,
World, whatever.
yeah.
Um, it would be a kind of similar like alien-y vibe to that. But rides-wise, you don't have a whole lot going on. You could
Yeah,
have one
well,
of those
well,
ones where you're on the boat and you can shoot stuff or
you could
whatever.
do the similar to the dinosaur one in Disney, the where you're in like the what's it, warthog car, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like
yeah.
exploring the land. But yeah, I think I it takes two or Split Fiction.
Oh, the haze like glaze.
I know I love He's like, but Split Fiction you could actually make a really good game out of a ride theme park.
Wait, I just thought of another question actually.
Yeah,
Which I'm gonna message to you just in case we do it next time. Uh,
yeah, but what
because I was thinking a way out for not for a theme park, but for that
we
specific
can
thing that you
mention
just
that
messaged
because
you.
we'll just add that
Yeah,
as another question because it's kind of similar.
yeah,
Yeah, so you read out the
yeah.
question. Wait,
So
maybe
it was
answer the first question first, and then we'll move on to that one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So what I was thinking would be good, like you've got the Nintendo World or wherever it is. I'm not sure if it's America or Japan
Japan,
or
America,
whatever, wherever.
America. I think they
Yeah.
have it in Orlando and Hollywood.
Mm, but like, what's like big? Because you know what I was thinking.
What?
You know what's got like I don't even know how many games. 6 games? No, more than 6 games. I think it's 7 games and a TV show with a season 2 coming out soon.
Fallout.
Give me a Fallout world
That
somewhere.
wait, that would actually be really cool.
That would be really cool. Think about like everything that you could do there, right?
That
That
would
would
be
be pretty
sick.
brilliant.
That would actually be really cool. Um, because you could have so many things about that, right? Like, oh, that is a good one. That's such a really solid one. Because I think, like, it's also, if you get what I mean here, it's kind of that common theme.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? Like that kind of people could go there not knowing what Fallout is, never playing Fallout, and enjoy it, not because of its Fallout, but because of the theme that it is, right?
Yeah, like well like with the whole of bloody Disneyland, you've got Avatar. No
Yeah.
one needs to watch Avatar to look at those flying rocks and trees and that. You're like, "What? This is sick."
Yeah.
And it would be the same kind of scenario because everyone knows about an apocalypse scenario. So
Yeah.
it's the same thing, right?
Yeah. Um but yeah, should we move on to your question to end the episode, which we also want an answer to in the comments. Yeah, you read us out. Read us out your question.
Well, so you said what game should be a theme park? And then you said there's haze light games, which made me think, what other haze light game is there? A Way Out, which I love. That would be more suited to be an escape room. So I was thinking, what games would be suited to be an escape room?
That would I hold on, there must be a video game because I know Universal made escape rooms for Back to the Future
Oh,
and
did they? I don't even know that.
one other one in Orlando. But that is a hard question. A Way Out would be a really cool one, but I feel like
But I
that's
mean, it,
almost
it is quite generic,
because it's
right?
generic. That's why.
Yeah.
Um,
But I'm just thinking, you could go places like I did a Doctor Who escape room,
yeah,
and the vibes of that were immaculate. I know we did an escape room together. We
yeah.
we like escape rooms.
You know what game they should make into
So
an escape room?
Mm.
Escape simulator.
Uh, mm, uh, what? Uh,
No, anyway, I
yeah.
did. That would be. Oh, that's a really good question. Because it's not like. Ah, I think you'd have to have one, right? With almost different lands. Like, what game
Really?
do you kind
Just
of.
could have one room. You could have just one room, right?
Yeah, but you could have like. Are there any games that are like 4 lands?
Why are we thinking this? Why are we?
You know what?
Oh, I thought of one.
Wait, I've thought of one as well.
Oh, okay, you first. You
Are you
first.
ready? Let's go back to what we
Yep.
were talking about earlier. Co-op games, like
What
couch
games?
play. Are you ready?
Yep. Mine also
Mario
linked in with that.
Party, Super Mario Party, The Escape Room. You basically have to do
Huh.
loads of the games from Mario Party, like the flip the steak one, like the skewer the fruit, and like little games like that. And then it would almost be like a giant board game escape room type thing. And then the first one to
That
win the
is
most
pretty
games
good,
leaves the room.
right?
Like that would
Like
be so cool.
lots of little things that you have to complete.
Yeah, like you could even have like a
That
giant room, a giant building, and then with like let's say 20 different tiny rooms that you go through, and then you have to do all the challenges. Almost like the Crystal Maze.
yeah.
You ever seen that?
Yes, 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 yes. I met the guy who made that. Oh, little flex.
Little flex.
Anyway,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, I had a thought. Oh, yeah, yeah, I remember mine. Scientifically, it wouldn't work, but you could kind of pseudo it. There is a couch co-op mode of the second game in the series. I'm thinking Portal.
Yeah, that's what. See, I wasn't thinking Portal. I was thinking Splitgate at
That's
first.
what I was thinking, and then I was like, wait, what is Splitgate apart from Portal and Halo?
Like
Like,
that would be awesome. It would also be quite cool for a theme park. That like you can do much, but like for a land in a
well, you
theme
could do some
park,
pretty cool like roller coasters
yeah, where you
where
go
it's
through,
like you're going through
yeah,
Portal. Yeah,
similar to the Tron ride at Disney. Um, but yeah, that would actually be really cool.
that would be pretty cool if you could get one of those. I mean, Portal effectively is an escape room as a game. So
Yeah, but yeah, that would be so cool. Anyway, let us know your thoughts on that on both questions, right, in the comments below, because I'm sure we'd be very interested to hear other people's thoughts. Because we can't really like we thought of. I'd
yeah.
say we thought of quite a good few there.
Yeah,
Like
but I mean on the spot, I reckon like this time, not this time, I reckon by midnight or whatever, I'm gonna be like, oh, I wish I mentioned this one because that's a brilliant
yeah,
one.
in my sleep, I'll just be, I'll come up with this amazing game that, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think, we came up with some good answers though. No, like,
Yeah.
couldn't do much more. But I think for today, I think we'll leave it there. Hopefully, new episode next week. We'll
More
try and,
often.
well, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we'll keep them more often. Hopefully, now that neither of us are ill,
Yeah.
touch wood,
And we're both
we're both,
both of our Wi-Fi's are almost working.
yeah, bit of a storm at the moment. So,
Oh yeah, Amy coming after us.
but we thank you very much for watching. Answer the questions in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and stay
Or follow us
tuned
on
for the
Spotify.
next
I don't know what you're doing on Spotify.
podcast. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
See ya.